Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Mr. G. Ms. Shaver is the one building the project in this video, and the special project that we're building today is called Don't Spill the Beads. Every object, trees, buildings, even the air we breathe has mass or whatever makes up that object. And all those objects have a point called the center of gravity, or center of mass. You could think of this as an imaginary point where if you support that object, it will balance. For an example, a soda can sitting on a table, a person standing, and a piece of paper laying flat are all balanced, right? A hanging object, like a child on the monkey bars, will fall or rotate until its support point is directly above its center of mass. Don't spill the beads will show that an object will balance and while its center of mass is supported.
Masa es la cantidad de material que forma un objeto. Todo tiene un punto llamado centro de gravedad o centro de masa. Puedes pensar de esto como un punto imaginary donde la masa del objeto se concentra. Si sujetas un objeto en su centro de masa, decimos que el objeto está balanceado.
First things first, you're going to get a wooden block. Pop up there. There it is. And then the next thing is some paper clips, salsa cups. Go ahead and show some pom-poms there. There it is. Pre-drilled popsicle sticks. Some glue dots. And of course we need some beads. So there it is. We'll start the build by laying the wood block on a flat surface and placing one glue dot on the center of two opposite sides. Attach one craft stick to each side so that the pre-drilled hole is at the top. It helps the craft sticks stay attached to the wood block if you slowly wiggle them against the wood block as you press them.
Ponga el pedazo de madera en una superficie plana y erija un punto de goma al centro de los lados opuestos. Coloque un palillo de arte sobre cada punto de goma, cuidado que el lado perforado se fije arriba. Asegure que el palillo esté firme a la madera, fijándose que se mantiene en un lugar cuando tratando de moverlo.
Okay, so let's go ahead and now place the salsa cups face down. Now what I want you to do is put a glue dot on the center of the bottom of each cup.
Ponga las copas de salsa boca abajo y erija un punto de goma al centro de cada copa.
Now after that, let's go ahead and clip 3 paper clips to the opposite sides of the salsa cups.
Sujete 3 sujetapapeles a cada lado opuesto por una de las copas.
Then straighten 1 paper clip so it resembles a capital L. And place it on the glue dot of the cup with the paper clips on it so it's bisecting the cup, which means it's dividing it exactly in half. It's very important that the paper clip is as straight as possible, so it's okay if it takes you a little bit of time to get it right, okay? It's okay.
Enderece uno de los sujetapapeles hasta que refleje la letra L y póngalo sobre un punto de goma al centro de la copa libre, tratando de dividir lo más posible el círculo en dos partes iguales.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is go ahead and place a glue dot on the bottoms of the 2 salsa cups. Go ahead and firmly press them together so they stay attached.
Pegue las copas poniendo fuerza a los dos puntos de goma para asegurar que estén firmes y las copas no se separen.
And then use a glue dot to attach a pom-pom to the center of the inside of the cup so that it does not have any paper clips clipped onto them.
Usando un punto de goma, pegue un pom-pom al centro por dentro de la copa que no tiene los sujetapapeles.
Insert the straightened paper clip into the holes of the craft stick, starting with the small bent elbow first, then the straightened side. Doing this will help your craft stick stay attached to the wooden block. You may need to adjust the position of the paper clips attached to the bottom salsa cup so that the cups hang in a balanced manner. Pasa el sujetapapeles y enderezado por los hoyos y perforados en los palillos de arte. La copa con el pom-pom debe estar boca arriba. El lado con el codo de pasar primero por uno de los hoyos y ajustando la distancia para la otra orilla por el hoyo del otro palillo. Tal vez sea necesario mover sujetapapeles en la copa inferior para asegurar que las copas cuelguen in balance. Okay, so now if you want to play it, go ahead and add one bead into the top salsa cup at a time and see how many you could add before the beads are spilled. That's pretty much it. Para jugar con su proyecto, ponga en la copa una cuenta una por una para ver cuántas se pueden poner antes que se derramen. Mass is the amount of gravity that makes up an object. Everything has a point called the center of gravity or center of mass. You could think of this as an imaginary point where the object's mass is concentrated. If you support an object at its center of mass, we say that the object is in balance. That is why our frog and robot do not tip over.
Masa es la cantidad de material que forma un objeto. Todo tiene un punto llamado centro de gravedad o centro de masa.
Puedes pensar de esto como un punto imaginary donde la masa del objeto se concentra. Si sujetas un objeto en su centro de masa, decimos que el objeto está balanceado. Keep in mind that the balancing frog and robot works best if the cardstock designs are not folded or creased. Please work with your student and oversee the cutting process to ensure that both designs remain as flat as possible. Este proyecto requiere que se endereche un sujetapapeles. Entre más derecho, mejor trabaja el proyecto. Tal vez sea necesario supervisar o asistir con este proceso. Like our last video, we have questions for you to answer, right? So we have questions here as well. Our first question here is, why do you think it's important to attach the pom-pom to the inside of the top salsa cup? What do you think might happen if we skip this step? That's a good one there. ¿Por qué crees que es necesario pegar un pom-pom adentro de la copa? ¿Qué crees pasaría if we don't do it? So what do you think is happening to the center of mass when the salsa cups tip over and spill the beans? What's happening to el centro de la masa cuando la copa se voltea y derrama las cuentas? Comment below with your thoughts and ideas, and remember to like this video and subscribe to our CSW network for new virtual STEM lab projects. You can also visit our website at cswnetwork.org for free access to our project library. This is Mr. G. Until next time, we'll see you in the next project.